man. You know, we'll talk about that.
Oh, gosh. We will discuss that. But at least he showed you, Mase. You asked, he showed. So.
Yo, Stat, don't get scared. We got Flacco in the division.
I'm not. I was never worried about y'all.
Nervous.
I was never worried about y'all, but it's okay.
Young Flacco back.
Right, back. I mean, he's been back.
Hey, yo, Murder, he got just as many championships. He got just as many championships as Aaron Rodgers. You know, we stayed the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No points. We'll talk about it later.
Okay, Stat.
And then, Maurice, glad to have you on the show. How you feeling today?
All is well. All is great. It's always great to join the show.
Love to hear it. Okay, so we're actually going to start.
What's up, man?
Mo is taking these suits serious, Mo. I see you taking your suits serious.
Yeah. I moved up early in the week, so I had to.
They took you off dress down day, huh?
so the time was required, so.
Suit it up. Love to see it. Okay, so we're actually going to start with Odell Beckham Jr. So he had an interview releasing a lot of things about him. So he is actually accepting a 6-game suspension stemming from a violation of the NFL's policies on performance-enhancing drugs last season. So we know that he last played for the Dolphins, but he's now not eligible to play football until at least late November. So Maurice, after hearing this news and then just seeing some of the sound bites from his interview, does this make you look at his career differently?
Nah, it was a couple things I thought of when I seen the clips that he did with the pivot, and like in the classic voice of, I don't know, whether it's Mase Cam, whoever, I was like, come on, my nigga, you know. And when you heard him talk about, you know, his 6-game suspension and if he took the PEDs, it's clear that he took the PEDs and he didn't want to admit it. But it is what it is. You know, he had an ACL injury. He's getting a little bit older. And, you know, the truth of the matter is, you know, a lot of guys end up taking testosterone at the later part of their careers just because they're trying to recover more and, you know, they just want to be what they once was earlier in their career. And I said the same thing. I said the same thing last week when I talked about, you know, when you're an entertainer, you know, when you perform, like you can always perform that song no matter if you're out of shape, in shape, or whatever. With athletes, you know, when we talk about Russell Wilson, sometimes you try to relive your heyday or think that you was what you once was, or however you're supposed to say it. You try to hold on to who you used to be. You actually can't be that person physically, and he's trying to hold on to what he used to be from the past. And so he went on to say a bunch. And if you heard what he said inside of the interview with the pivot, he said that he lost his discipline. And when you lose your discipline, you lose all of the off-season workouts and all the things that made him great in the first place. And he got caught, you know, doing what he did. And I think it'd be more honorable just to say, man, I got caught. You know, I tried to, you know, take a drug to, you know, speed up my recovery or be what I once was. But to me, he looked worse answering the question to Ryan Clark, Fred, and Shannon. And so that's just my take on it. And I don't know, you know, I can't tell him to hang it up because you don't know if he's playing for money or if he's just playing just because he wants to do what Aaron Rodgers did by, you know, leaving his career on a high note, but, you know, whatever it was. But he just sounded bad in that sound like.
Yeah, I think for him to be a Super Bowl champion, he definitely have to go about this a much better way. I understand you trying to get back where you once was, but you really have to keep in mind that people are recording these conversations, and it's clear, and you should make it clear. Are you just really trying to get back, or are you really trying to just cheat the game? You know, at this point, I lose all respect for people that cheat the game, because there's people really trying to be great. There's people really waking up in the morning, really putting the work in. I look at this as the same way when it comes to hip hop artists. If you find out these guys have been doing illegal things to get their numbers to where your numbers are, you just feel a way about it when you're the people that did it the right way. And that's how I feel on this. So maybe I may be taking this personally. So I'm just gonna pause and let Stat and Killer talk about this, because I hate when people cheat the game.
Yeah, for me, it's an asterisk next to anybody who cheat. Just me personally. Like me, I know every day I bring this up, but me and Sin argue about this. To me, as good as Canelo is, it's an asterisk next to his name because you got caught eating a steroid steak And he like, yo, I didn't know it was a steroid steak. Yes, you did. You got caught this time. Your skills are not adding up. But you ate a steroid steak thing like, and I can't say this. What I'm saying is like, more. I'm going to dive in more or less boxing. Pacquiao, he never got caught doing anything, but when he fought Floyd, Floyd insisted that he take that Olympic-style drug test, and that's why the fight took so long.
Yep.
That's the reason the fight took so long. And when they took that drug test, Pacquiao, before that drug test, Pacquiao, he had a knockout since. Since this nigga had to start taking that Olympic-style drug test, he ain't had a knockout since, and I'm not gonna accuse him because he ain't get caught. I can't deal with the niggas who be like, nah, I ain't even know that shit was in my milkshake. Pause. Yes, you did, my nigga. Alex Rodriguez, the Yankees. Nah, I ain't gonna front. He waits his career over after he made $400 million. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you for 2 years. I'll take a steroid. See, Barry Bonds never admitted to it. Even though Barry Bonds' size hat went from a 6.5 to a 9, he still never admitted that he took the steroids. Once you get caught, for me, Camron, you're not gonna be that nigga to me because I don't know how long you haven't got caught. You just got caught this time, and if you ain't get caught, you're never gonna tell us that you was doing it. So for me, once niggas get caught, I can't credit nothing they did because you could have been doing this for mad long and didn't get caught. That's just me. Now, Mase made a great point with music too. Niggas cheating the streams. Niggas used to be buying albums and all that other shit. You're cheating. I understand where Mase is coming from, but when you get to that audience and that stage, if niggas ain't singing along, we know that you're cheating because nobody knows the rights. Get up there and you throw the mic like, and there's crickets, but you sold 4 million. Yeah. Nah, you cheating. That's the point. So once you cheat, me, I can't fuck with it. Just me personally. Like even I still watch Canelo, but me and Sin always had that argument. I'll be like, yeah, who knows if he got caught today with the steroid steak or he didn't. That's just me. I can't do it.
Nope. But that was the point I was making. Even for OBJ to lie about it, he knows that, like, as a pure competitor, he probably shared the same sentiments you share with just like cheating the game. That's why he doesn't want to admit it, because he understands it discredits him. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you got caught. And so, great point and great analogy with music.
Yeah, what I think about it is this also. If you get caught, you don't have to admit it. We know you did it. I don't see why we need him to admit it, Mo, if he got caught. He got caught, so you did it. It doesn't matter what you say about it. Because, you know, everybody, not everybody, but most people that are charismatic, they have a way to spin the narrative. So we don't really need to stick around for the narrative. At this point, if he comes back, he have to be exceptional. I think it puts more pressure on your tomorrow when you cheat, especially with PEDs, because now everybody's watching you. It would be almost like Devin Haney fighting Ryan Garcia. Everybody want to see. Now you're not on steroids, and now you're fighting like you don't want to fight. So that said that a lot of that energy came from steroids. That's what it says to the natural fan.
Yes.
And I really like Ryan Garcia as a fighter.
So I do want to add a quote basically from Odell Beckham Jr. during the interview. So he said he cheated himself in ways that were harder to forgive himself, but he never cheated the system and never ran from no test. So I know that's kind of hard to believe because we've seen basically the outcome. So, but I wanted to basically ask, you're not buying.
That's like somebody being racist and saying, you know, I got black friends, right? We know you got, now you got black friends. We never heard you say it before. I mean, he has a beautiful family, so probably he never cheated that way. So, shout out to OBJ. I hope he does well and does well moving forward, because this is just a bad look for him.
Okay, Maurice.
No, I mean, that's just classic. You start to self-deprecate and you try to like curve people by saying, well, I did all this other bad shit, but I ain't really do that. That's like classic manipulation. But like this, when somebody lied and they start to explain too much, I was always told the truth needs no explanation. So once you start trying to justify and throw context around, you know, what the fuck you did, like it goes out the window. It just shows that you're lying.
And Kim, what do you think?
He finessing. Nigga, he got caught cheating, and then you sit there and say, "Well, I never cheated the game." What are you talking about? You got caught. You mustn't go. You finessing niggas like that. Like May said it in the previous. May said this shit. I didn't see this clip, so I'm just going off what you're reading. I didn't actually see the clip, but from what Mase said, Mase used a different word. He said charismatic. You're finessing.
I'm spinning. Charismatic.
Charismatic and all this shit. The nigga finessing from what I'm hearing. Now, I never cheated the game.
Pretty much.
You cheated the game when you took steroids.
Yeah.
Not only that, for me, I take that shit a little personal if I'm another athlete. Especially as I know I'm bouncing back and forth. We're talking about football, which is a violent sport, boxing too. But boxing, and look, it's times in boxing, and I come from a boxing family. My uncle's a trainer, so I've seen a lot of shit going boxing. I've seen boxing where niggas motherfucking took the patent out the glove.
Yeah.
Bro, you trying to kill me. The nigga Margarita, I'm thank God the
nigga has cement.
Margarita,
yeah.
The nigga raps turned into cement underneath. So you really trying to kill me, nigga. Like, you understand? Like, when you in violent sports like that, and I know OBJ is not like a linebacker or a safety or a cornerback where he gonna hit you. But at the end of the day, imagine that. I put it like this. Imagine Ray Lewis on steroids. Like, nigga,
yes.
Somebody might die out there.
Yeah, Michael Parson. Michael Parson on steroids.
Same thing, yeah.
Like, my nigga, yeah, like Michael Parson's a little more agile, I know that. Ray Lewis is coming to hurt you, bro. Imagine with steroids, my nigga. Like, come on, man. I look, I call it finessing. Mase calls it charismatic. It's all equal bullshit.
Pretty much.
That was good. Okay, so I want to ask y'all this because Maurice was basically quoting how OBJ was saying that he lost discipline for himself. So to kind of put it on a positive note, Maurice, how do you feel like you gain that discipline back for yourself when you feel like you've lost it?
Wait. Before you go, Mo, if a nigga say he lost discipline, this is like when you get caught cheating and you try to admit some of it, a portion of it.
That's what I'm talking
I ain't
about.
do all of that. Nigga, if you lost discipline, then you definitely took it, right? Pause, right?
Yes.
That would be what do they call it when the motive, nigga? That's the motive for taking it. You lost your discipline. So you had to do something to get back. If you lose your discipline, you don't just become motivated. You need something to help you get motivated. Pause. And that's what he did. Go ahead, Mo. My apologies.
No,
he triggered me with the lion.
No, you were about to make my point, man. It's a few things I want to say. Once you turn 30, you start to drop testosterone. That's biologically a fact. As a male, right? That's one thing. The second part of this is that he turned into a ladies' man, a sex symbol. He running around with jerky. He became the coolest guy on every magazine. So he got distracted. He didn't keep the main thing. And when you drink and party and drugging and all this other shit, it takes a lot of effort to be great. I don't care if it's sports. I don't care if it's entertainment. I don't care whatever it is. And he couldn't do all that. And while you're going to be a celebrity with all this other shit that you have going on, there's defenders and teams who are trying to stop you. So you start to get injured, your production starts to fall down, you lose the discipline. Then when you look up, you start to say the same thing that Aaron Rodgers is saying. I don't want my career to end this way. Let me take some performance enhancing drugs to maintain my muscle mass and all this other stuff. And that's where you end up at. And I don't know the original question stat, but I got triggered off of what Mase said when he said he lost discipline. He's basically telling on himself.
No, yeah, it makes complete sense why you guys are triggered. I was basically asking, how do you gain that discipline back for yourself?
No, as an athlete, he's 30 something years old. Go ahead, Cam.
I got take a page out of my nephew book, Mase son. They gotta start jerking niggas again. Niggas is making too much money. And then they making a wild amount of money to where niggas gotta start taking off and they not disciplined and they not working out and all this other thing. They gotta go start back jerking niggas and not giving niggas all these hundreds of millions of dollars to dig in again. Because you know why? Niggas want to lose discipline. What we talked about yesterday, CJ Stroud talked about he getting old at 23. Yo, listen, man, niggas making too much chicken. I bet you if niggas was back making 7,200 a game, the discipline wouldn't be motherfucking missing. I bet you motherfucking niggas wouldn't be tired at 23 years old. I bet you Richardson wouldn't be good running up 2-3 plays with the Indianapolis Colts talking about, yo, I'm tired, man. Yeah, I start jerking niggas again. They gotta start jerking niggas again. And then all these conversations wouldn't even be happening. That's what I take. Niggas caught too much bread too early, and now the discipline is going. Tired kick in. Niggas is feeling old. Start jerking niggas again, and then at the end of the day, niggas will stop losing discipline and everything else that's going on. Period.
Yeah, super pause all of that. Yo, but
super pause all that.
Yeah, Mo, my son, to bring it to attention. My son told me when he heard Killer freestyle, he said, "Dad, I know why y'all still sound good. Y'all are part of the people that was getting jerked financially." so y'all had to be triple good to get paid. You had to make Puff's money and your money to see some money. So you had to be that good, pause, at rapping. So he said that, and it made me cry so much I had to call Killer and let Killer hit it real top. I said, "Son, say it again, what you just said again." He said, "Yeah, y'all part of the generation that was getting jerked. They got to go back to jerking niggas." And it makes sense because niggas is getting. Yeah, because niggas is getting 100 million, 200 million. Niggas' fingers is hurting, so they can't come to practice. Their nail polish didn't come in, and it's not dry yet, so they not ready to go out and warm up. You got niggas on the sideline going, I'm just over it.
Thanks for putting context behind what I said. Because after he told me that, I was feeling the same way. Because that whole ever feel good. But think about this. That's what I'm saying. When I heard the nigga say he disciplined. Listen, man. The nigga, and I always hate when he sound like the old nigga, but it ain't my fault. I was born when I was born, and I seen what I seen. Karl Malone missed 6 games in 18 years.
Yeah.
Niggas missing 6 days in the fucking week. You know what I'm saying? 6 games in 18 years. Wasn't no discipline. There wasn't no, my finger hurt, all that. Listen, man, they gotta go back to stop giving equal pay. That's what Neff said.